Welcome to Northwest Profiles, a look at people, places, and events of interest in the inland Northwest.
Music appreciation, particularly from a local perspective. Retired educator Merlyn Anderburg has made this his passion. Sharing the appreciation and its history is his #1 pursuit. Thanks to his father, Elmer, a music lover in his own right, Merlyn sifts through the many recordings produced from both radio broadcasts and live performances from a bygone era.
Last August, I sat down one day to try to figure out how to convert some reel-to-reel tapes that my dad had recorded back in the late 40s and early 50s. And these were reel-to-reel tapes that were recorded on a brush sound mirror recorder. My dad also recorded many concerts over the radio. And he had a little Emerson table radio that he had adapted to go into this brush sound mirror recorder. That the first recording I have was from the lobby of the Davenport Hotel in 1947 at Christmas. And the Mendelssohn Club then performed this.
This Christmas evening, the Spokane Mendelssohn Club.
Elmer Anderburg, a proud member and past president of the Mendelssohn Club Choral Group, recorded many Mendelssohn concerts, along with many others. The Bel Canto Women's Choral Ensemble, the Gonzaga Glee Club under the direction of Lyle Moore, and other well-known local artists.
Bank is pleased to present Mr. Gary Anderburg, member of the Salem Lutheran Church Choir, singing the familiar hymn, I Walk Today Where Jesus Walked.
Elmer's son Gary, also an accomplished vocalist at the age of 12, gave his father opportunities to record his performances, this time singing and soloing on the radio with the Salem Lutheran Church Choir, originating from the Davenport Hotel. All provided a potpourri of music that would in turn be used in the family convenience store across from the old St. Luke's Hospital near Natatorium Park.
Well, he enjoyed music, you know, and it was a new thing, and he was, you know, stuck in that store from, 7 days a week. I think the main reason for recording it is his love and his curiosity, I think, for the ability to record concerts, which nobody was doing in those days. You know, the late 40s was really the golden age of choral music in Spokane. Everybody was singing, and it was a wonderful time. Then in 1950 came television, and all of these things started to then dwindle. We have quite a tradition in Spokane, in our colleges as well as in the civic groups as far as music and arts are concerned, and I think we can be very proud of all we have here in Spokane and have had.
National radio broadcasts like that of Don McNeil's Breakfast Club were also on the list to record.
Well, good morning to you, and here we are in the Fox Theater in Spokane, Washington, my old home.
A national radio show that makes it to Spokane was a big event, and people turned out in droves.
Glad to be here, too. Spokane, Washington. This is close to the Cooley, Darn.
Don McNeil started the Breakfast Club in 1933 and ran 35 years until 1968 as the longest continuous radio show ever in the United States. He came to Spokane in 1953. He did this show from the Fox Theater, and it was filled. It was packed. You know, over 2,300 people jammed in there, and this was, of course, something that was happening wherever Don McNeil went.
We may talk about your city, but remember it's in fun, for we're mighty glad that we are here in Spokane.
dad wasn't a professional at doing that kind of thing, you know. Just like I'm not a professional at doing what I'm doing, but I'm getting, you know, close to professional results as such, using today's technology. I don't know if we want to get into this, but, you know, it's all on here now. This is a little iPod photo, and all the recordings I've done are now on here, and I can play you a concert out of my pocket nowadays. So it's the way of the future, you might say. Everybody will carry their concerts around on one of these little gizmos. I'm not trying to make money out of these, but I'm trying to share the enjoyment that I have had in putting these recordings together.
By sharing his father's recordings from the past and donating material to Spokane's Northwest Museum of Arts and Culture, Merlyn Anderburg is helping preserve history, something that is significant in helping preserve a culture.
I've been carrying these tapes around for about 45 years. This was our culture, you know, 50 years ago. And it's unfortunate that much of this culture is really, you know, disappearing, and we'll never see it again. That's where I hope that other people that run across these old tapes and, you know, pictures and programs will, you know, let us know. Don't throw them away, because the Museum of Arts and Culture really desires to, you know, build this history. And I'm willing to spend the time helping people to, you know, record these things and getting them on CDs and other things. But don't throw them away.
If you have a story idea for Northwest Profiles, send it to KSPS TV, 3911 South Regal, Spokane, Washington, 99223. Northwest Profiles is a presentation of KSPS Public Television.